What's up, everyone? Welcome to the all-new microtransaction extra episode. I'm your host, Liquid, and joining me today, I have none other than the illustrious Chris. Chris, how are you today?
Oh, happy to be joined
Yeah.
by ATL's finest
Oh, God.
today. You know what I'm saying? You can't spell Atlanta without Liquid, and I'm so happy that you could stop your jet-setting ways to join us today, bro. Like, an honor.
Yeah. I'm honored to be here, Chris. I'm honored. Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest with you. Atlanta, it was fun. For those who don't know, I traveled to Atlanta. Took a little trip. You know what I'm saying? It was a little random trip. Found a cheap ticket, and I'm gonna talk about my whole experience. We're gonna get into it. Atlanta's been real, but I'm not gonna go in the front, dude. It's nice to be home. It is nice to be home. It's nice to be home. It's nice to be here recording with Chris. It's nice to be here playing games again. It's just a blast, dude. We're always having a blast. And yeah, dude. Should I just get right into it? What do we do? Oh wait, first and foremost, if you haven't noticed, we found a workaround for Halo, so we're able to finally complete it. So Daniel, this one's for you, baby. This one's for you, brother. I didn't want to close it out with that. You know, we had to give it another good old try, a little college try, and that's exactly what we did, bro.
Hell yeah. We're like, we've been making this for about like what, 6 months.
Yeah, exactly.
So we didn't want to just give up at the finish line.
And it's
bro.
safe to say when I was bummed out about when we couldn't finish it. I was so checked, dude. And I'm glad I was tilted. We took a little time. We're back at it. All we had to do was change the difficulty, and hey, voila, here we are. But so. Yeah, Chris, should we get right into it? Like, what should we?
First, let's press this button to see if this works.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let's
ahead.
ultimately check.
Oh, yes, I'm dying too. I'm going down there. Let's go. Watch this shit break now, because we both did. I just see my dead body floating in the sky.
Uh-oh. I'm
Okay,
in a...
okay, I think we're good. It's just loading.
It all up.
Yeah, we're good still. We're good. Yeah, let's go.
We'll see.
Hit the button.
Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Don't fall off this time with me.
Oh, they're talking. Oh,
things and stuff. Oh.
This ring is different. It has secrets within that we have.
Yes.
This silent auditorium. Do you know its history? Its true purpose?
Oh man, bro, I've never been so happy to see a fucking bridge come out of nowhere.
Yeah, right?
Is all I need.
Oh.
Surrender it to me.
Cortana, you got anything?
I'm gonna try something while this is going on.
Oh. Liquid?
Yeah.
You've been playing a little bit too much Spider-Man, dude.
I'm out of bounds, dude. But hey,
are you?
Far, dude. Yeah, it's
You are.
But yeah, let me get into Atlanta, dude. So first of all, I want to talk about my experience because I flew Spirit, and everybody talks so much crap about Spirit, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. If you just know how to do things on your own, like the self-service options, like stuff through apps and shit, you'll be saving so much money. All right, with Spirit you get what you pay for. You know exactly what you're getting. All right, they bring you in at a low entrance fee, and they sell everything a la carte. Oh, you want a bigger seat? More money. You want exit row? More money. You want to so I don't know about this, but some people say if you want to print out your boarding pass at the airport, you got to pay a fee. You want agent assistance? You need to pay a fee. Now all you need, if you want to boil that, is the app, dude. Everybody has phones, right? I've never heard something more truer, dude. Like, listen, I get it. Like,
I hate you.
Hey, look, Chris.
What? Liquid what?
PR nightmare, 100%. But is the guy wrong? No, we know he's not wrong. He's 100% right. Everybody does have phones, dude. So, so I downloaded the app, right? And the app was great. It worked well. You know what I'm saying? I was able to get my boarding pass from there. I didn't buy the bigger seats in the front. I wanted to, but they were like $50-something. So you know what I did? Another thing what Spirit does is because they're trying to make they're trying to get as much money out of you as possible. That's their whole thing. Right? And so they sent me an email after I had booked saying, hey, you didn't get the bigger seat, but it's not too late. If you'd like, there's still bigger seats left. You could bid on one.
Oh.
And I was like, all right, fine. Now the thing is, before going on my travels, I looked up videos to see what I could do, what to do, some tips for flying Spirit. And I noticed everybody's complaining about exactly what I mentioned. Like, you have to do this, they sell this, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, well, but look what you're paying for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why you're paying such a cheap price. Like, yeah, you're not gonna get any snacks. So bring your own fucking snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, So, anyways, so yeah, they get a bad rep, but I don't think it's bad. Like, and I'm gonna tell you, I even got delayed. People talk about how they're always getting delayed. To me, delays happen with any flight.
That's not up to the airline.
Exactly. So anyway, so we go ahead. I was like, I'm gonna bid for the seat. They were like, oh, I read in a video or heard in a video. They're like, if you put the minimum bid, you're almost guaranteed to win because everybody who's flying Spirit are a bunch of cheap asses. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you're on. That's why you're there.
Exactly. So I'm just like, well, hell, let me go ahead. So to leave Tampa to Atlanta, it was like $12 was the minimum bid. To leave Atlanta to Tampa, it was only $5. So I'm like, okay, so overall $17. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't win, then I don't lose any money. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a win-win, right?
Yeah.
So I did, and yeah, each time I won. I rode in the bigger seats. I got my bid was taken.
Oh,
Not
wow.
only was my bid taken, there was still bigger seats that they were trying to sell while we were there, like at the airport. Like they were like, we still have some available. So I'm just like, yeah, dude. Like, so yeah, I'm over here in what Spirit's essentially first class. You know what I'm saying?
First class.
Yeah.
Up in the spot. Okay. You're getting that Fergie Ferg. All right.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm like, so yeah, it's the bigger seats. Instead of 3 to a row, it's only 2 to a row. They have a little more padding. You get to get on. I went from row 21. It was what my original seat, 21A to 1A. So I'm in the front. Man. I'm the first one off the plane. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Did you look when you got out of the plane? Did you look back and go,
Chris? Chris.
Did you really?
Not only did I look back, I was one of the first ones on the plane. So I'm seeing everybody walk in. I'm like, look at y'all with y'all broke asses. That's how I'm feeling.
No, you just paid like $12 more. Like,
yep. I literally only and then from the Atlanta back to Tampa was only $5 more. So I'm like, look at you with your broke ass. Like, that's how I felt, dude. I'm like, all the poor people, dude.
You're like, that's fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, all these poors are really bumming me out.
So
then you're low key judging them on the way, like, oh, you're not seated already.
Yeah, bro. It was so like I'm seated, I got my music playing, I'm already relaxed, I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, so we go. Flight was super short, like it was quick, like just like
how long is the flight?
It says an hour and a half, but I was in the air for 40 minutes before we started our initial descent. So I was like, it felt like nothing. I was like, I watched like an episode of Loki, and I'm like, and it was good.
Oh, okay.
And so I get there. Now the only thing is I got there like pretty late. Like by the time I checked into my hotel, it was like 1 in the morning. My mom and my mother is fucking harassing my phone. Like, are you at the hotel? Are you back at the hotel? Are you back at the hotel? I'm like, Jesus Christ, mom. Like I'll be alright. Especially because like
Spanish mothers, it is what it is.
You ain't lying, dude. So. I get to I got to the hotel like 1 in the morning just because like I didn't understand the train system fully yet. So let's see, where did my electric line go? So I got there super late. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool. Technically I got off at downtown by accident when I was supposed to get off at Buckhead. Buckhead's felt like more of a Richie neighborhood. Like a lot of people with money stay there. And I could tell by the houses.
Right in.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Like I just got off first class. So yeah. So what was that? Oh yeah, so I got off, at downtown. I'm like, oh, there's a lot of homeless people here, and so I ended up getting back on the train. Now here's the thing. Oh shit, guilty sport.
No.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
So I got this, like super late. Then the thing is, I got off into downtown. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, fuck. I just technically spent my ticket, getting off on downtown when I was supposed to get off, and Buckhead is what it's called. And so I see a guy, I don't know if he's homeless or not, but I just see him. He didn't buy it. He just walked right through the fucking gate. He just pushed his way through. And it's this is like midnight, and I'm just like, well, I don't want to buy another ticket. I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm here, and I push my way through too, dude. So I'm over here like giggling,
breaking the law.
Yeah,
Look,
bro, so I'm just like, bro, I'm like, this is wild. So I went, got to Buckhead from my train stop. It was like a 10-minute walk to get there. And I made it, checked in and whatnot. You know, it was already 1 in the morning. I ordered food because I'm hungry. So yeah, so I ate and went to sleep. Nothing too bad. The next day, I knew I was gonna do some stuff, so I wanted to wake up a little earlier. So the next day, I woke up at like 8, 9 in the morning, right? Oh yeah, and I'm just like, let me go.
Proud of you for that one.
I had a tour for the baseball park because one of the things I wanted to do
Oh,
is see the
nice.
baseball park. So I took I had a daily tour scheduled for 2 p.m. Now, do we really need a bridge?
No.
So I had a daily tour for 2 p.m. Wait, what's this way? But since I was up early, you know, I went to the hotel, got some breakfast, nothing there, and then you know, I ended up going to there's a mall next to it called Lenox Mall. It was like a 20-minute walk, but instead I just took an Uber. It was like 5-minute Uber. It was $10. So
Okay.
I was like, all right. So I went to the mall. I also forgot my belt at home, so I bought a belt at the mall. The mall was still kind of expensive, so I didn't do much there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Besides, I'm not here from. You see one mall, you see them all. That kind of
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I checked a little donut shop also there that was nearby. The Uber driver was cool. He was like, yeah, there's a donut shop right on the corner because they're not open yet. If you just want to eat a donut and get some coffee first, I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. So I went and hit that up. Bought a Vans belt because I didn't have my belt with me. Took an Uber back to the hotel. Then this time, I walked back to the hotel. I was like, you know what, that drive didn't seem that long. Let me just walk. I'm here, you know, let me walk around, get a little lost, right? So I walked around, looked at the buildings, took some pictures, and made it back to the hotel. Then I'm like, oh, it's you know, my tour is about to come out. So I took an Uber to the baseball park. That was a 20-minute drive, so I knew I had to do the Uber there.
Yeah.
So, you know, went over there, daily tour, awesome, dude. They took us, you know, like, so the stadium is located on a premises that's called the Battery, is what they call it. And the Battery has nothing like, it has like bars and restaurants and like shops. Like,
so you're smack dab in it.
oh yeah, so I'm over here. I like, you know what? I went to this distillery called ASW. I had a drink called the Peach Tree, made with Georgia peaches.
How was that?
Bro, it was delicious. Like, and I'm like, whoa, it doesn't taste like any alcohol in it, but there was, and shit. So I was talking to the bartender. I was just like, yeah, man. I'm like, hey, what time do you guys close? You go close this time. I'm like, cool. I'm like, I gotta go do this daily tour, but I'm gonna come back for probably another drink. And he's like, all right, cool, man. I'll be here. And so I went to, you know, did my daily tour, bro. Bro, so sick. I had such a blast. Like, I don't know how happy I was in this fucking tour. Like, they took us to the dugout. I was able to sit in the dugout. I'm on the field. I went to the visitors' locker rooms. They didn't let us go to the home locker room, but the visitor locker room at least. I'm like, oh, this is where the Yankees come when they play them. This is where they sit, dude. So
I'm sitting where Derek Jeter sat.
Yeah, dude. Just something like so. You know, and they have a little memorabilia area where you see like Hank Aaron where he broke Babe Ruth's home run record. So yeah, it was just all around cool. Tour took about an hour and a half. Tour guide knew all his stuff, man. He was an Atlanta native, and he's been a fan of the team all his life, and now he's a tour guide. I'm like, oh, this guy's living his dream. He's excited to talk about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about like stuff from the '60s, from when he went to the games and shit. He goes,
oh, that's sick.
yeah, sick. Like he's like, yeah, I was only like 8, but I remember it fondly, and I'm like, wow. So, so yeah, so the daily tour did that. After I left, you know, after the mall and the tour, I'm like, you know, it's already like 5 o'clock. I ended up going back to the bar, got another drink. This time I got an old fashioned. And yeah, so I
Never go wrong with old fashioned.
I was just sipping it and the cool thing about the Battery is you can open a container, you can walk around with it, so you could just. So I'm over here just, you know, exploring the scene, drinking. There was another guy from Venezuela who did the tour as well. He barely spoke any English, but he was at a Hispanic bar, and he sees me walking. I see him. He gave me the old cheers. He put his cup up. I put my cup back up at him. You know what I'm saying?
Or you hit him with a hot one of these?
Absolutely, I hit him with it. Yep, and I just kept it moving. And there was like a family there too. They were nice people, you know. I was just like, the guy's like, you ever been to the Baltimore stadium? Because they knew I was from Tampa, and he like, oh, you know, he knows where some of the training facilities are. He goes, you ever been to Baltimore? He goes, it's pretty nice. I'm like, no, I haven't been to that one. He goes, yeah, it's in Dunedin, I think is what. Or no, Sarasota. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to check that out. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, nice to meet you. Shook their hands, left. And I was like, all right, it's getting kind of late. I took my Uber back to the hotel. I'm like, oh, that was a nice fun day. You know what I'm saying? Then the next day I knew I wanted to go to the museum, but that was gonna be more of a like I could do that at any time kind of thing.
Yeah.
So so that's what I did. So I went to the next day. Let me see. I woke up a little later this time because I'm like, I don't need breakfast. So I'll just pick something. I'll get some of my own food, whatever. But I went to Midtown, or the Art Center, is what it was, and yeah. So I checked out the art museum. Fire! Oh my God, this art museum was incredible. Like, I was just walking around listening. By the way, it was not a trip. I'm like listening to our music as I'm walking through downtown. I just got my headphones in, walking through the art museum, headphones in, Uber, plane ride, whatever you name it. I just got my head listening to my music while I'm just chilling and walking around, dude. Getting a little.
So it was a whole ass vibe.
100%, dude. Like, so
you literally had a soundtrack to your life.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. That's what it felt. I'm like, oh, dude, it just feels like a soundtrack in the background as I'm walking. Is what it felt like. So yeah, so we so the art center saw it. You know Peter Rabbit, right? The books.
I've heard of it. Yes.
Yeah. So the author and illustrator, they had an exhibit for her. So that was there. So that was kind of cool.
It is cool.
There's like a European art, French art, American art. There was like a lot of cool stuff there. You know, and then I ended up leaving, just walked around Midtown a little bit. And oh, by the way, those scooters that you can rent, a godsend.
Yeah.
Like, cause
really?
That's how I was getting around all of downtown, mostly in Midtown.
Oh, nice.
Is I was like, you know what? I see people in scooters. I'm like, I'm gonna ride one of these. You just hit the, and I didn't know you do it right from the Uber app. Yeah, and I was like, all right, cool. So I would take my scooter everywhere, and they're all over the place. Let me see. So went to the art museum. After that, it was getting kind of dark, so I'm getting back home or back to the hotel. You know, I did that.
You really didn't take in like the nightlife?
No, I wouldn't say. Well, not until more the next day, I guess. And it was, so that's when I was like, the next day, which was essentially like honestly my last day. This was. Oh shit.
Yeah, we're at the end of the game.
Yeah. So the next day, which was I could have done whatever I want. Like technically, my flight left at 10 o'clock. My checkout was at 12. So my whole thing is I don't want to walk around with a bag, like a backpack, right? With my luggage throughout downtown.
Yeah.
So you know, I was just I went to. I looked up on my phone how do you like the people, is it like lockers or something, and they had nothing, but I did find like an app that you can download, and what it is it's an app that has like an agreement with like private establishments where you can leave your bag and they hold on to it for you. So I was just like, for like $7.55, they're like, as long as the facility, the business is not closed, then you're good. Then you're good. And yeah, so I went over there, I left my bag. The guy's like, yeah, we close at 6. I was like, all right, I'll be back. I'll be back for it. I did it all through the app. You know, they took care of me there. Oh, before that, let me tell you something, dude. Actually, this is kind of funny. This is what I want to talk about. And so in the morning, the last day, I did go down for breakfast this time, you know, and there was 2 like flight attendants that I guess coming back. They were staying at the hotel I was staying at, right?
Oh, okay.
They're like older ladies, you know.
Ooh. And
then I see her. She's like, you know, she's pointing at my chest to the other lady, and I'm like, yo. And I took off my headphones because I was playing my music. And I was like, hey, everything okay? And I'm like, is there a problem? And then she's just like, no. She's like, I was just saying that your pecs are similar to one of our coworkers.
Oh.
And she's like, and I usually poke at him, like I poke his pecs. She's like, but I'm afraid you're gonna knock me out. And I'm like, so we start laughing and shit like that. And then her floor starts coming up, and I'm above her. So she goes, all right, well, hey, now that we've gotten to know each other, she pokes my pecs. She pokes both of them and then runs away. And she's like, I love being 50, bro. And she ran away. Dude, I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, so you're gonna hit chest extra hard next time, bro.
Dude. And then like, bro, I was like, and then so the other flight attendant is still in the elevator with, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, she's so crazy. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, at least I know the gym's paying off, is what I tell her, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, well, you look good. I'm like, yeah, thanks, you know? And yeah.
Liquid?
What? Yeah, I was just like, hey, thanks.
It's a flight attendant. You could have banged the flight attendant.
They were like 50. Like,
seasoned veterans of the game.
I could have, but I didn't, dude. If anything, I left the elevator. I'm like, did I just get SA'd? is what I was taking, dude. Like,
Nah, dude. Remember, men don't get essayed, alright?
yeah, hashtag me too, bro.
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
So yeah, dude, bro, when I left, I was like shocked. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And then yeah, so I got off the elevator, and then yeah, I ended up just that's when I went to downtown, and then after I left my bag, I took my little scooter. I walked around the just downtown, like the park, beautiful park. Oh my god, downtown Atlanta Park.
Nice.
It was like awesome, dude. So oh shit. So you know, I went to the park, and I'm like, you know what, maybe I will hit the aquarium. So I went to the aquarium for a few hours. And then I walked the park some more, you know what I'm saying? You know, chilled on the grass a little bit. I see people laying on the grass or whatnot. So, yeah, just, you know, enjoy the little scenes and stuff like that. Met some dude from China. He's like, hey, do you mind taking a photo? You know, he had an accent. And I was like, yeah, man, no problem. So I took a photo of him, and I'm like, man, I'm looking at his phone. I'm like, all the words are in, you know, in Hebrew or in Chinese. So, I'm like, yeah, man, sure. So I take a picture. He's like, hey, thanks, man. I'm like, hey, where you from? He's like, oh, I'm from China. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. He goes, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Florida. He goes, oh, I go to Florida tomorrow. He goes, yeah, I'm going to Jacksonville and Tampa. I'm like, I live in Tampa. And he goes, oh, nice. He goes, hey, man, hey, you have, I was like, hey, man, it was nice meeting you. That's nice meeting you too. Have a good day. So, all right, cool. I said, nice meeting you. He goes, hey, nice meeting you too. And he goes, have a good day. And I hit him with the widest, like, thumbs up. I'm like, hey, man, you too. And I hit him with that heart,
nice,
that heart thumbs up. He's probably thinking, oh, that's American as fuck, bro. He's like, America #1.
Like, hey, enjoy some freedom, all right? Oh, that's great,
bro. So I hit him with, yeah, the heart. My thumb couldn't extend any more extension. My thumb would have dislocated, dude.
Oh god,
that thing was fully extended.
By the way, the actual boss is here on right now.
Wait, actual
so you know.
boss? Like,
yeah.
Who are we fighting?
There is a brute with a hammer.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Where is he at?
I'm shooting him in the face right now. Just.
I see. Okay. That's not him. I don't know where you're at, but it's pretty safe where I'm at.
Cool, I'm glad you're having a good time. But anyway, continue with your story.
But yeah, so like then it became like nighttime, and that's when I started walking around downtown. By the time I had to get my bag though, so I didn't.
Sorry.
Again, I didn't want to walk around downtown at night with my bag, like with all my luggage and shit. It was just oh, that's another thing for Spirit, dude. If you because they charge you for everything, like I said, even carry-on bags, right? So I found a YouTube video that teaches you the most effective way of packing a personal bag, which is free. And that's what I did. And you roll it like military style. You make these little like t-shirt burritos and shit. Is what it's like.
Yep.
The whole idea is to, like, you know, compress all the air out. To get it all out, just squeeze the shirt, you know, make it tight so all the air comes out of it. So, you know, you're trying to work with as much space as possible.
Oh, dead.
Shit, you with the sentinel beam. As he jumps back down, I'm going back up.
Whoa! Heads up, heads up.
Yeah, bro, IQ too. That's big brain. Man, he's so fast, bro. What the hell? Jesus.
Like I said, it's the real boss.
I'm trying to get away so I can bring it back. Oh, Jesus! I just saw him on the motion tracker, like push towards me. Okay, he should be coming soon. There
I'm alive.
So yeah, you know, I ended up just as far as the downtown, I did get a drink. I forgot what the bar is called. You know, that's not the only thing I did at night. You know what I'm saying? For the but you know, went to my hotel. Granted, hotel was. I mean, granted, I went to the airport. This time the flight was delayed.
Ooh.
So it was delayed by 45 minutes. Hey, there's the thing though. While we were in the sky, bro, it took an hour to get back to Tampa. Like, so they made up for it in the sky.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like, I guess they just put that bitch on full throttle. And I just,
shit.
Yeah, and we got there super quick, dude. I'm like, oh shit, like we were 45 minutes delayed, but we got back on the time that we were originally supposed to get back. So I was like, alright, cool. You know, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Oh, dead. Oh shit. I need another gun. No, that's not my grab button.
Why would you throw a nade?
No, I thought it was my gun. I pressed the wrong shoulder button. I hit her with the nade though. She pretty got hit. Oh. I really need to get rid of this. Like I picked the Ravager up, an instant mistake. Oh my god, I'm just trying to get Chris back over here.
Ooh,
There we
I
go.
want to hear you cry out in pain.
Like, it sounds like she's closer than what it is, but okay, what about now? There we go.
I'm alive.
Yo, I'm gonna get this bastard's gravity hammer, dude. Oh shit! I got hit. Shot me. Oh, never mind. I'm dead now. Good luck, Chris.
Oh, it's all up to me.
So the flight. Oh, I'm back.
You're alive.
The flight was a little delayed, but you know, got through with it. Got home about 1 a.m.
All right.
Yeah, overall, great time, dude.
So,
Mhm.
so would you ever go back to Atlanta?
Yes,
Or is like,
100%.
yo, I'm good.
No, 100%. I will go back to Atlanta. Might even stay
okay.
closer to downtown, to be honest.
Okay.
'Cause, like, I feel like downtown, like where I was staying at, like I said, it was like, you know, not that rich area, but and I had a few other things I wanted to do, you know. Oh, one bad.
No, I want to punch her. I was like, oh, look who's about to kill this bitch.
So I would definitely try to stay more downtown and maybe so I can hit more life and I can leave my bag there. And shit. So like, if I would do, it would be that.
Who's she talking to?
Unknown.
And yeah, man, it was oh
Old?
ugly. Oh, she's bald.
Ooh.
Old. My time.
Just the way I like him.
Yours.
But yeah, all in all, great time. Oh, I did check out a steakhouse that was there called Bistro Nico. And when I got there, bro, it was. I'm not gonna lie, it looked like I'm like, ooh, these people look at me like I'm not supposed to be here. Lots of white people with collared shirts. Now I checked the dress code beforehand, and they said just don't overdo it with the athletic wear. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm wearing technically Nike like canvas SB, so they look kind of like Vans. So you can and they're all black, so you can put them with like they look like they can get away with like casual dress shoes kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I went there with some jeans or whatnot. I ate. They were like, oh, you can wear a hat, but they want you to wear it in the proper position. That kind of thing.
Ooh, not like this.
Yeah, not like that, not at all. So yeah, but so I'm eating there. I'm like, these motherfuckers give me this look. Like, little do they know, I'm about to drop. I'm about to buy the most expensive steak on this fucking menu. You know what I'm saying? And I did. It was like $57 for filet mignon.
Ooh.
I got that.
How's the filet mignon?
It was great. I had, had a medium, cooked medium. I had a nice beer from Denmark. I don't know what it's called, but it was a nice pilsner.
Pilsner?
And I'm a fan of pilsners. I realize that. I like pilsners. Like that seems to be my go-to.
Hope it worked out.
So pilsners and Heffenweizens. Those are nice too. But,
Noisins?
yeah. So it was from Denmark. It was started with a C. I forget what it's called, but it was good. It was really good.
It's a chance
Went down
to
smooth.
make amends, to rectify mistakes.
But yeah, man. And it was, overall,
And
great
it starts
experience. Had a blast. It was a little cold. I ended up having to buy a sweatshirt there because like the jacket that I bought was actually too big though.
I thought
Because
I
it's
could
like
do
where I
this
was
on
like since
my
I was
own.
walking from hotel to restaurant to other
But I
places, I was
forgot
like
the
sweating
Yeah.
in this cold jacket, in this hot, this
The entire
Yeah,
puffy
yeah, yeah.
jacket,
I
you know.
chose you in the
So I
first
just bought a
place
sweatshirt at
because
TJ
we were
Maxx
supposed to be a team.
Nice.
and just started rocking.
How's the
sweatshirt.
TJ Maxx out in Atlanta?
Matched
Yeah, about the
perfectly.
same. Nothing different.
Perfect.
But yeah, man.
In these final moments, I know what my
Overall,
last
great
mission is.
time. Parks were fun. Like nice walking around.
I need to make sure
You know, you
two
see a lot of homeless
learn
people.
from my
Dude, when I
mistakes.
first got there, the first day,
Become
motherfuckers were about to break into a
stronger
fight. There was two
because
girls
of them.
arguing when I got to the train station. Then when I got on the train, it was two drunk motherfuckers
Just
fighting,
one,
dude.
Master Chief.
Oh.
And they were dropping N-bombs like crazy. Like, one's like, I'm a,
Now,
you a, we both,
it's up to
and we about to fight. Bro, that's what they were saying. And I was like, what the fuck?
Are you
Like,
alright?
and he told me, he goes, Jay, you ain't nothing but a And I'm like, oh my God. And the guy's like,
know what
the other
to
guy who's
say.
drunk, he's like, man, black on black crimes. Is what he's saying. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
We need to get
And
out
he's
of
like,
here.
and then the one of the homeless guy, or the drunk guys, he drops his cup next to me. He basically goes, let me get my shit and get the fuck up out of here. And he goes, you goddamn. And he threw another one in there before he left. I'm like, God, I'm like, my
Would it help if I
God,
said
bro,
yes?
what is going on?
But we don't know
And I
where
look
it's
at another
going,
dude, he's like,
or even if
this is just
it's
another
going
day in the
anywhere.
MARTA, baby, which is the train.
No, but this
Another
is
day
a
out.
really bad idea.
That's pretty baller, actually.
Yeah, dude.
He's probably waiting all week for him to say that.
Probably, dude. You're probably right. I don't remember.
So
this
right
one.
now we blind jumped out of this silent auditorium that was blowing up, and now we're just here.
Wait.
Let's not do that again.
Okay. Are we still in Zeta?
I tell you it was a bad idea.
Oh,
That's a good question.
okay, we have to because the pilot is in this thing. Okay. So wait, how do you get? Isn't it like an extra cutscene you get if you do it on legendary, or is it you need all the skulls? Is what it is.
No, you need to do it on legendary, so we won't see it here.
Damn, that's
Chief,
unfortunate.
I think
Whatever.
the better
We deserve it
question
anyways. We would have
is
got
when
it.
are we?
Yeah.
Wait, when are we?
Know how? But we've been gone for days.
Oh shit.
3 days, to be precise.
Yeah, what?
This ring is different than the others.
Hmm?
The Banished and the Harbinger were looking for something that was never found.
Hmm.
This
Why
is,
would
this
the
is telling us about a
Forerunners
sequel.
hide something and throw away?
Supposedly.
Trying to set up a sequel made on the
Doesn't
Unreal
that
Engine.
scare you?
No. You?
Of course not.
Damn, this looks good.
Yeah, it does. Dude, the monorail going to in the airport, it stopped working for a second,
Uh-huh.
and like the guy comes and he opens this like the part that you sit on, and he like, hits like a switch and it walks away. And the guy's like, did he just have to hit a switch? I'm like, it looks like he gave it the old fashioned like turn it off, turn it back on. They're on his work.
Oh, look, the chief is. Look, he's happy to see you.
Damn, I'm in his boob height.
Really happy. So, what do we do now?
We finished the fight.
Excited thing.
Damn.
Yes, sir. The Banished still control the rest of the ring.
Wait,
And the pilot's
I
family's still
know
dead,
this
right?
is weird, given all
Oh,
that's happened.
oh, look, you're about to get a
But-
question you need to hear.
What? What is
Or an
it?
answer.
Oh,
We still don't know your name.
oh yeah.
We can't keep calling you Echo 216.
No, you can't. Esparza.
Oh,
Fernando Esparza.
Fernando
It's nice to
Esparza.
meet you, Esparza. Fernando Esparza.
Good
Damn,
work.
she had to say it exactly like he said.
Mhm.
What about you?
First
What
name is
about me?
Esparza, middle
What
name
do
is
I call
Fernando, last name is Esparza.
Any ideas?
No.
Well,
Oh yeah, did she get? She
you
get a
think
name?
it would be okay?
Oh.
You're sure?
Yeah, you better ask
You
daddy.
get to choose your name.
Oh.
Then I think I might have the perfect one.
All right.
Oh, so she's gonna dub Cortana. She's gonna be called Cortana now. That's what they're saying. Dude, I didn't get that at first. Holy shit, that's stupid.
Get ready.
I think that's dumb. I'm sorry. She's the weapon. All right. Don't call just 'cause she's
Don't
blue.
talk about don't talk about Cortana that way.
She should be Bortana or something like, or Hortana.
Well, let's just, a little round of applause
Yeah, we did it,
for
guys. We did it.
343 Industries, but more importantly, ourselves.
That's Cortana with a K. Is her? Is what she is. She plays. Like
Oh,
Mortal
wait,
Kombat.
so she's way better?
She plays Mortal Kombat. Oh, the music. We got the credits rolling. Oh man, what a good time, Chris. I'm glad we were able to complete this, dude. I'm glad.
Bro, me too, dude.
That being said, I
Now
did start Gotham Knights. You do have to play a little bit before the social part opens up, so I just want to give you a heads up there. Yeah, I played about 40 minutes. Still not ready for a co-op yet. It's still not opened up for me yet. So, probably, like,
no.
I'm thinking like an hour. It's like all tutorial stuff.
Okay.
It's not bad, but we'll get to it because that's the next thing we're playing. We already announced that, so they already.
Yeah.
We don't know.
You do know. All right, so I gotta sneak in some time. All right, that's fine. But no, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we beat Halo Infinite, and I remember because there were hot rumors. Remember how they said they still control the rest of the ring. So when we were fighting on the ring, we're supposed to be in a section of the of Zeta Halo.
Right.
So people thought because the way the map is built, like in sections,
Right.
then they would just bring sections into the campaign, making it bigger and bigger and bigger. Obviously, that's not gonna fucking happen.
Oh, that was the idea you're saying?
That was supposedly the idea.
Oh, so the whole essentially Halo Infinite story was probably all going to take place in mostly Zeta is what it's going to be because like, it just
Probably
open
because-
up more and more Zeta.
Yeah, because there's still something on the ring. We don't know what it is. We want to find out. We time traveled 3 days.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like that's interesting.
Yeah, what's the significance of that?
Will we ever find out? Who knows? Because I don't think we're ever gonna get campaign DLC. Well, we know we're not getting campaign DLC.
Yeah.
Because that team doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
As
that's
a recording.
unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Like, granted, Halo has its problems. You know what I'm saying? I would love more story, but I get it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Could this quite possibly be the last Halo Infinite campaign we play for the next decade? Maybe.
Yeah, it's a good chance. Good chance.
Yep. We'll be all dead when that by the time that comes out. Look at you and I.
Oh, look, head of creative Joseph Stain. I wonder what he's up to these days. Oh man.
Oh, but oh yeah, most of the people on this list don't work at 343 anymore.
Right, dude. Damn it.
Oh my god. Oh man, damn, dude, that's sad. That's sad.
It is.
It's funny because now you're looking here and like, wait, these are people I can blame. Oh, the guy with his economy design. Oh, that guy was a real bitch. Jason, you
Arends?
pissed me off.
Economy design.
Oh, I got multiplayer and associate creative director. These people did all right. These people did all right.
Yeah, these people did their job.
Yeah. I ain't mad at this team. Academy design, bot design. Oh, Sarah Stern. Remember how sleepy she looked when she was every time she was
Oh
on
my
the.
god, yeah, everybody felt bad for her. Like, yo, give this lady a
Yeah.
break. That's right.
Bro, she was the hardest, bro. And who knew her work was integral?
Yeah. That's
Like
that's
it
wild.
was
I forgot
one of the
about her.
big positive things. Oh my god, wait, I don't know who David is, but you're a son of a bitch if you're in charge of the engineering team.
Head of
All right.
engineering.
I like it, we're just talking shit. Nah,
I
but
know.
let's talk a little less shit. You know,
Yeah, why not?
they did what they did. Sure, this game was in development hell, but I like to think that me and Liquid had a good time.
Yeah, overall, I had a good time. I remember.
What would you rate the game? What would you rate the game? It's been out years. The honeymoon period has been over for a long time. If you had to put a number to the story of Halo Infinite, where would you put it?
7 out of 10. I think it's fair. It's not gonna blow you away. It's good. If anything, like I would even, like I was even gonna like more like 6, like a higher 6. But I'm gonna round it up and go to a 7. The reason why I was thinking about the higher 6 is only because sometimes it just doesn't work. So like the fact that I have to change the difficulty is kind of where I'm kind of like dropping it. But I'll give it 7. I'm confident with giving it a 7. I think it's solid. Like the game still plays good. You can still have a good time. You know, like besides the little mishaps here and there, like overall it's still good.
Yeah, I think 7 is fair.
Yeah.
I think because I was actually leaning 7.5, but when you were like, oh yeah, I had to change something to fix, I'm like, oh yeah, and this is the best version of it. This is not at launch.
Exactly. So like we're talking about it now, like current as it stands.
Oh, yeah, there was no co-op.
Yeah, there was no
This came
co-op,
out.
dude. It was.
Man, this game was in shambles. We were so optimistic, Liquid.
It was
I know
wild.
we bring it up all the time, but like, it's just so crazy how we were optimistic and we're like, oh man, so much of this is gone. And I think, personally for me, that I'm like, man, Halo Infinite's changed the way I think about like what I get. Or like, so if I get something that's just a little more, this incredibly low bar, I'm always super impressed now.
Dude, I'm right there with you. I think I'm right there with you, like, because yeah, I see people complaints, and I'm just like, what are you guys complaining about? What are you talking about? Like, granted, I get people out there, like some people just like want to bitch just to bitch, which happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? Call of Duty, I was hearing somebody talking about how Call of Duty, with all the skins now with Spawn being in Call of Duty, Call of Duty lost its identity, is what I heard. I'm like, bro, give me a fucking break. All right, Call of Duty is Ghost did this. Ghost had Predator. They had Michael Myers that you could be. You know what I'm saying? Now, and they were doing that was 10 years ago. So
Yeah.
like you're saying Michael Myers and Call of Duty, it's losing its identity. Like, no, what it is just bitching and crying because it's a cool skin that you have to pay for. Ultimately that's what you're crying about. Because if it's free, you're probably not saying anything about it losing its identity. You're just like, oh, I got a skin in my arsenal.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Director of Quality, Jimmy, you're a son of a bitch.
Jimmy.
Alright? Jimmy, I don't know. That guy was drunk for like 7 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, I with the Call of Duty and also to Halo, to bring it back around, like people, people bitch about like the armors and stuff like that, but like that's all they had. I'm like, with Call of Duty, I'm like, you have Spawn, you have Nicki Minaj, you have 21, 21 Savage, just to name a few. Obviously, the Bullet. Anyway, I'm not gonna go down the list, but it is a thing. Like, this is this is the worst Call of Duty, right? Ever, right? I think you can easily say it's technically the worst. Am I still having fun with the game? Yes.
Yeah, same.
Is there, but is this Call of Duty that is the worst Call of Duty worse than when Halo Infinite dropped?
No, not even close. Because Halo
So this
Infinite
is
was
the-
unfinished. At least we got we got a half-ass product, but it was still more of a sustainable. Like the half-ass product we got out of Call of Duty was still better than what Microsoft thought they were giving us. I guess you know what I'm saying? Because like first, like you said, no campaign co-op. You know what I'm saying? The online felt like it was kind of in shambles, you know, and it was just more of an optimistic guys. And remember, this was after a delay. Call of Duty did this within a few like 2 years. Like they Call of,
16 months.
yeah, exactly. Like they were told they had to just do this within like a year or a little over a year, dude. They got that out of a year and a half, and these guys had what 7 years? Come on now.
Yeah.
Let's go now. Like let's be serious. Like I'm getting more out of. I feel like Call of Duty. And by the way, I beat the Call of Duty campaign as well. It's short. People talk about it is sucked. It's stupid. It's half-ass. But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like. You could still, it still feels finished, I guess is what I'm trying to. It was thrown together, but it still feels like it was packaged correctly, I guess. Call of Duty feel like it was, I mean Halo feel like it was not thrown together and half-assed. Like it looked like they're like, hey, yeah, we're trying our hardest here, and it's just like, holy shit, if this is your hardest, dude, then let's get another team involved.
Yeah. You know that, man, think about how that has to feel. You've been working on something for like 7 years, and then when you come out with something, everyone's like, yo, bro, should we give it to another team?
Yeah, that sounds
Like,
yeah, no, it's gotta suck.
like that has to be the most insulting shit.
Right, I agree.
Like, yeah, damn, bro, you kind of suck at your job, dude. Like, maybe someone else should do it.
Dude, like Microsoft made a team of you guys specifically to do this one thing, and it's to make Halo, and you couldn't fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oof.
Oh, yeah, it's not ideal,
Yeah.
to say the least. Yep, and then oh man, I don't know what the future for Halo is gonna be, but you know, as of late, things have been better, but too little, too late.
Yeah, most likely too little, too late. I think Tashi's doing the best he can right now. I'm glad they gave it to him. He should have had it a lot sooner. You know what I'm saying? Like the changes they're making to multiplayer, it seems like HCS is just still HCS. When Halo first came out, HCS was carrying it on its back. Here we are 2 years later, still carrying it on its back. Like so, even though the social stuff has gotten better, I'll give them that. That's gotten a lot better. But for the most part, HCS I think is still where it's at. Like that's to me why you play Halo, so to get get good.
Yeah, and it's funny because it shouldn't be that way when it comes to Halo.
No. That should be a feature essentially.
Yeah, it should be how it was in Halo 3. It's like, yo, I remember the vocal minority like that. Like, hey guys, you know you're not even 10% of the people that play Halo.
Dude, when you told me that, it blew my mind. I remember you telling me that, I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about? But I'm finding games quick.
I'm like, it's still a shit ton of people. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm like, yo, there's a dude on a track with a mongoose right now in Halo 3 having the time of his fucking life.
Yep, there's a dude playing Infected just slaying the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying?
My God.
Like the what do you call it? Just the social playlists in general they were definitely fun, and yeah, people were all about. I remember Dylan would play with his friends, my brother Dylan, and like he would just all he would do is play social games with them. And I'm just like, bro, what do you guys do? This is not fun. You guys aren't playing for a purpose. You're playing for just fun. You're not playing for you're not playing to get better.
You guys are just having a good time.
Yeah.
It's funny because now I think about it, I'm like, Halo 3 Forge was Roblox and Minecraft before Roblox and Minecraft.
Bro, it's funny you say that because I heard Nate Shot years ago talk about this, where he was just like, where he was talking about how they were talking about Fortnite. This was the early time of Fortnite, and they were talking about how like Fortnite, they're like, oh, they think it's gonna die, and Nate Shot was like, no, you know what? I think Fortnite's gonna be what Halo 3 Forge was, is what he said years ago. And he's like, where people just got on, played some game, had some fun with their friends. Yeah, I think that's what Fortnite's gonna be. That's exactly what the fuck it is, dude. People just make their own levels. Like, bro, the thing is, Fortnite's so huge where I'm just like, I get advertisements from essentially Shell gas station, right? selling like they put a code on there on like a Twitch ad, and they're like, oh yeah, play this new. Like they don't say anything about Fortnite. It's just like play this game mode, put this code, and the code is it's for Fortnite though, because it's got the Fortnite characters in it. But they're not saying anything about Fortnite. They're like, oh yeah, it's just a track where you use your car, and it's presented by Shell gas station. So Shell gas station is making their own little game within Fortnite essentially, and advertising it as such.
That's fucking crazy.
It's wild, dude. And if you're Fortnite, you're like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, free publicity? Yeah, why the fuck not, dude? And they getting invincible characters now?
Oh, I saw that. I was like, oh!
Yeah.
Oh! I was like,
it's crazy.
You see Immortal's head there, you're like, oh, that's good. But what was I gonna say? And apparently in Fortnite, they're trying to make a ceasefire December 2nd. Because that's when the OG map leaves rotation.
Oh, really?
No, they're trying to have a ceasefire amongst everybody so you could walk around the map for maybe the last time.
Oh, okay. The Fortnite community, they're wild, bro. I love them. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Super cool people. Yeah, it's definitely. Oh my god. Look at all these lead fucking engineers.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
This many lead engineers. Like, did one of them? Did they forget to write lead engineers for the rest of them or something? Like,
yeah, they got tired of it.
These are not lead engineers. These are just regular engineers.
Yeah, lead. Okay.
Like they get it.
They got it. Oh man. But yeah, dude, freaking what a time. What a time to be alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got. It's funny because I know modern gaming, all this stuff, and Game Awards. Jeff Keighley, the voice of the gaming landscape.
Oh God.
What? It's true.
Nothing.
His game of the year dictates what game of the year is.
That's not how that works. Dude.
I started this off as a joke, but I'm not lying. Am I wrong? Are you gonna sit here and tell me that I'm wrong?
You know what's funny? I used to believe that too, and I'm like, wait, I thought so and so got Game of the Year. I'm like, why does this have a Game of the Year edition? Like this game? I'm like, wait, everybody's got a Game of the Year edition.
I remember when that was happening. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Why? And you didn't realize, but I'm gonna say it, dude.
What?
The VGAs is the definitive Game of the Year show.
No, it's not, dude.
Then what is Liquid? Then what is?
There isn't any.
There is. There is.
No, there
isn't. You don't want to admit it.
It's just a way to advertise, is what it is. It's just a little advertise. That's all it is. These fake ass awards. It's a participation trophy ceremony is all that is.
Nah, I don't know, dude. I think you might be wrong on this one.
Resident
Liquid.
Evil remake on the fuck. Get out of here, dude. Resident Evil 4 remake.
What are you talking about? The Metacritic score is high. It's a redone game. What is that? It's not a What is it? It's technically a remake, right?
I don't know.
It's not just a high res fucking version of the game.
I think you're right. Cause yeah, I think it's using the RE engine, which I don't think Resident Evil 4 uses an RE engine. That's more of a newer engine.
I don't think so either. I don't think they were using those in the PS2 times. Call me crazy.
Wait, Resident Evil 4 was PS2? Oh yeah, it was PS2.
Mm-hmm. So, and it got real. Resident Evil makes more sense than Mario being there.
Look. All right, okay. Well, then I want to see. Then I better. Then I better see The Last of Us 2 on PS5 there next year, dude.
That's just a high res thing. That's not a remake. They're just doing.
It's a whole new console, bro.
Motherfucker, Naughty Dog is holding the computer in one hand, the mouse in the other one, and just doing this.
No, man, that's a whole new console generation, dude. What are you talking about, Chris?
No, that doesn't work the same. That's not the same thing, dog.
Look, one thing I will say, because about that, the whole, I don't know if you could do a $10 upgrade if you own the game.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pay the full price, which I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
Thank goodness they did that this time around, dude. Because part 4, you had to pay $70. I mean, part 4,
I remember
the remake. So I'm like, it's so funny. 'Cause I'm like, I see this, and I'm just like, oh, finally, Sony doing it the right way. I'm like, wait a minute, this was supposed to be the wrong way to begin with too. Like, but I'm just like, oh, so it's more of like, oh, we sold it to you at $70 before. You didn't like that. Like, so how would you prefer just a $10 upgrade? And now you're like, yeah, fine. I guess I'll just take that now because like you don't want to pay.
You got beaten down, dude. And I'm glad. I'm glad is that people are starting to recognize that PlayStation is nothing more than the remake machine. And you go to Xbox to get new and innovative experience.
Like what? Like Halo?
Like Halo, for instance.
Oh my god, like Halo.
You know.
What's
Starfield.
what's the vampire game?
Vampire game.
Redfall.
Redfall, what? We back.
Listen, I need Hellblade 2 to come sooner than later. Yeah, this is a long list, bro. I don't know what's going on here. Did it reset?
Yeah, no, we don't have to wait for everything. And I thought we would just shoot the shit.
Yeah,
We could just end the show right here. Hey guys, okay. After this cutscene, there's supposed to be another cutscene. Guess what? Aatrox still alive.
Yep.
Gasp.
Skip.
Oh, it's happening now.
Oh, I guess we finished enough of Legendary where it's giving it to us. Is this the Legendary cutscene?
Maybe.
Oh,
I can't remember.
I don't remember ever seeing this in my life. Let's see. That sounds like Aatrox.
Why is he swaying like this? To walk like that, you have to be doing this.
He's listening to the Bee Gees as he's walking.
Shit. Oh, this was actually a big deal with the... Okay. Now I remember. Damn, I can't remember the thing. Because the Forerunners made 2 AIs. One's really good, one was not so good, but it's a whole thing. For a defensive system when the Flood was attacking the main world.
Yeah, I do not remember this at all.
Something biased. I can't remember. Bro, this does not look good.
I was thinking that too.
But the character model looks good.
Yeah. Aatrox looks cool. That's Aatrox, right? That's everything.
Yeah. No, wait. Aatrox? No,
It's
Aatrox is
Eshram.
the other guy. What's the...
Eshram.
No, Eshram's the other guy. This
Yeah.
is Aatrox.
Okay, good.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it, man. Halo, we finally beat it. We're gonna start Gotham Knights, dude. We talked a little bit about Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Finish the fight.
I think he said we finished the fight. I mean, there's really nothing else to do, right? I mean,
It's just basically we can still play the map if we wanted to.
we can walk around. Okay, cool. But I guess it's gonna leave it there. Chris, do you have any last words to the people back at home before we, let
Man,
you
I
go?
can't wait to uninstall Halo Infinite, dog.
Oh,
God damn.
Damn.
Fuck this game.
Damn,
Nah, just
bro.
kidding.
The COD kid himself.
Dude, get that Vazzy ready, bro.
No, dude, I don't remember you getting another year of spasms, dude. Fuck. We'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be do it for us here. I'm gonna leave you up per usual. Thank you. First of all, thank you for joining us in this adventure. It's always nice, finishing another game, another one in the books. Or hopefully you stick with us for Gotham Knight. We'll do that, or Gotham Knights. We'll do that one. Gotham Knights. But I'm gonna leave you all per usual. Love it. Just take a little. Let's be cool. I'm gonna catch you on the next extra episode.